Tell me, do you think it'd be alright if I could just crash here tonight? You can see I'm no shape for driving. Anyway, I got no place to go. And you know it might not be that bad. You were the best I'd ever had. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, I might not be alone. Tomorrow we can drive around this town. Let the cops chase us around. Past is gone, something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Well, you can trust me not to think and not to sleep around. If you don't expect too much from me, you might not be let down. 'Cause all I really want's to be with you and feel like I matter too. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, I might be here with you. Tomorrow we could drive around this town. Let the cops chase us around. Past is gone, something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy. Tell me, do you think it'd be alright if I could just crash here tonight? You can see I'm no shape for driving. Anyway, I got no place to go. And you know it might not be that bad. You were the best I'd ever had. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, I might not be alone. Tomorrow we can drive around this town. Let the cops chase us around. Past is gone, something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Well, she took my heart. Well, there's only one thing I couldn't start. Hey, my name's Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Runeterra. Yeah. Whoa, I breathed in so deep, I shocked myself. We're going to play a deck in the new format. And we've already played a few games, but all we've run into is dragons and the fucking monument you win by healing and dragons and the fucking monument you win by healing and dragons and the fucking monument you win by healing. So, we've tinkered with our old TF Swain deck and we have added 3 Scorched Earths. Scorched Earth is Noxian Guillotine with can kill a landmark stapled onto it. Occasionally it's worse because, you know, you don't get to kill 2 things. Sometimes it's better because you get to kill their win condition. We are tinkering with a lot of numbers here because I don't know what the metagame is exactly like yet. I saw like virtually no Lee Sin, so we cut a sentry. I also cut a flock because I kept in the healing matchup casting flock into getting fucking guiding touched and getting it canceled, getting the heal 4, gain 4 toughness thing into getting it canceled. Flock seems harder to use now than ever, and maybe it's still wrong to cut one, but I'm trying to cut one for now. I know the same thing that applies to flock in terms of the problem applies to Scorched Earth, but you can play around it with Scorched Earth a little more because they can't always full heal, so that's important to consider. We're still leaving 3 salvages in. Maybe this should be 2 salvages, and we should just go up the last flock. That is a potential consideration. And, I mean, we've got card draw from Zab, card draw from Leviathan. Those are our primary card advantage things. Is 3 salvage too much? A card draw from Twisted Fate, essentially. Occasionally, salvage is letting us level Twisted Fate, which is important. Well, let's just leave it as it is for now. So this is very similar to the old build, except we have some hired guns in here. We may go back to a more a more warped sort of meta version of this that runs no Death Sands and just 3 Culling Strike, 3 Scorched Earth, 3 Flock, and then we'll run the full 3 hired guns to have more challengers to make sure we can mark damage on units and see if a version like that is a little better. But for now, this is what we're trying, and we are in gold because of the reset. So let's see how we do. Horn of Failure. Ho! How's everyone been doing? Are you enjoying the new meta? Hey look, it's the Healing Landmark deck. Remember what I said before this started? There are only 2 decks right now, at least 2 decks in gold. And it's the Healing Landmark deck and Dragons. So we did not get one of our Scorched Earths. This game is going to be all about drawing a Scorched Earth, obviously. Could be the 2/4 that deals 2 to itself. So had we made the switch, one of these salvages would likely be a Flock right now, which would actually be pretty useful with our Twisted Fate in hand.
Change fate, but I can see it.
Pretty good card there. Are we swinging? I think we're swinging here because if he blocks with the 2/1, that's 1 less thing for him to heal, which seems fine. He'll probably just take 2 here. I would.
To heal and protect.
And this is a good reason to consider Culling Strike over Death Sand. Against this deck, Death Sand does almost nothing, whereas Culling Strike kills this and Tom pretty effectively. So if he doesn't open attack, we're just going to Twisted Fate, but he almost certainly will open attack. Because why wouldn't you? Currently we're dealing 1 here. Okay, now we're probably just drawing a card. Gonna look for our Scorching. Or a Zap that could potentially draw it for us.
I'm always up for a round of you.
We also have a lot of card draw in our hand right now, so if he doesn't threaten this with Boxopus or Tom, maybe drawing all those cards is a relatively reasonable plan. Like here, if we executed this, we'd be at 5. Yeah, It's not worth it yet. It's not worth going all in on this yet. A little too risky. See, the problem with this deck is that it does not present a lot of weaknesses. If you attack into it, obviously they can heal up. If you don't attack into it, they just self-damage, which sucks a lot. Yeah, I agree. Hi. Oh.
I deal in coins and cards.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you need? What's up? I'm roping for all the right reasons. Right, Tofu? Okay. Oh. I guess I just swing the unblockable critter. That's pretty irritating. Do I deal 3 to kill this, or cast this, go to 6 cards, and then salvage next turn? That's got to be the better play, right? Besides the fact that if I tried to target it, he'd probably have Healing Touch or some other such bullshit. Yeah. So we have 3 Scorched Earths on our deck. We haven't seen one. We did mulligan looking for one. There we go. So we're probably not casting salvage this turn, unfortunately. Too many other good plays we can make.
Indecision is the first of many weaknesses.
I've been propagating quite the appetite.
I see feast in your future.
Huh. Are we going to try to use this on catch, or are we just going to blow up Star Spring here? It's got to be blow up Star Spring, right? And this is a super bad pass for me, because if he just passes, we just lose all of our cards. I can't really pass there. Unfortunately, if he does eat Swain, which is probably the call, he could also eat Twisted Fate, which is also a pretty good call. He'll still have mana for Healing Touch, which will cancel our Flock. And because that's burst, there's nothing we can do about it.
Everyone.
Be at peace. Don't stand in my way.
That's a pretty devastating turn. And that full heals. I'm just going to quit out of this one. Let's just try a full-on hate deck for the healing deck. Because again, that's all we saw yesterday. That's all we're going to see today. I'm already bored, and I've been back for less than 24 hours. So while Lee is extremely annoying broken pile of shit, this is also an extremely annoying broken pile of shit. So let's try to make something that that interacts with it favorably, but it's probably just yet another overtuned pile of shit that we aren't going to be able to interact with in a realistic way anyway. And the game is continuing to not be able to fucking balance itself. Oh, it's really annoying. It's really sad and annoying, folks. So we still need flocks because we still want to be able to level Swain. Let's try culling strikes, and so we have 2 Ravenous, we have 3 Twisted Fates, we've got Make It Rains, we still have a few Barrel Producers, we have a couple Fervors which do 6 on their own towards leveling Swain, plus of course we can just Riptide or Leviathan. I think we probably still have enough tools for Swain to level. Let's see if this is a better potential brew. Gonna be worse against the Dragon's version, but better against the healing version. Okay. No idea what I'm facing. No idea what I'm facing. Hand doesn't seem too bad. Being that I don't know if I'm facing an aggro deck, I'm just going to keep it. We've got culling on 2, petty on 3. Seems okay. Yeah.
I deal in coins and carnage.
Do I want to just take this out now, or am I risking it? Again, there's no way for me to know what's in this deck. I think I'm risking it. I can always Culling Strike if tricks are played here.
Ooh, got some fight in ya.
That's fine.
Rogue if you work, run if you don't!
Interesting. Try to get this free 5 in.
To pieces!
Those that fell were never lost.
Interesting.
I'm always up for a round or two. Blue as the Serpentine.
This is quite a hodgepodge. We could stun and flock this, which doesn't seem bad. It's a good position for it too because it's already full, so it's not like he can heal out of it. We don't really have any good attacks here, unfortunately. We are getting to the point where salvage is looking pretty good.
Master your deed.
You would kind of have to block this, right?
Finally!
What? Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. It's stupid, but I get it. So I just don't want to attack because then you won't have anything to heal. That's fine.
The stars shine a guiding light.
Okay. Still quite a ways away from salvage. I think we can throw one of these down. See if he has like a pail he wants to burn here. Bastion. That works. Could have used that make it rain. Hey! We made it.
Back to the sky.
So, let's see here.
You barnacle!
Yeah, okay.
Not great.
Return. Be careful.
Hmm.
Keep up, keep up.
Now this game's heating up.
So now if we Twisted Fate 2 cards, oh, a third one of that. It's pretty convenient for him. If we Twisted Fate 2 cards, we'll trigger the damage.
Blue as the
And then the second flop will level Swain. In theory, if there's not another Bastion to be dodged. Yeah, I think this is still the plan. Right. That takes us directly into Flock, though. We just like walk face first into it. Or not Flock, Guiding. I guess we can fervor our Spray Fin if we want to be able to get through that. That's probably fine. Yep.
In service to the Empyrean.
10 out of 10, that's of course what was going to happen. We can actually do this now because the card will target this. I think. Yep. You could have another Bastion here. Keep forgetting Bastion is Bastion 4 already? Yeah.
Hold it, partner.
In service to the Imperial.
Empire above all.
That sucks.
I will break.
All or nothing.
Don't hurt.
Yep, has to block there. Since we know we're just going to get another Swain, doesn't matter. Another Twisted Fate on deck.
Order, sir. Bring forth our army.
Gives us culling if we need it. Yep. Don't know what the opponent was trying to do, but it was kind of messy.
We have done what is needed.
Ugh. So how does everyone feel about the new 2-deck meta? Of Tom, Soraka, and dragons. Oh hey, a different deck for once. Cool. I've been away from the game so long. I'm happy to see one drop dot deck. That's sad. That's pretty sad. There we go. Little defense. Unfortunately, they're attacking first,
I'll burn for what I've done.
which sucks.
Hard to get rich.
As you know, there's no healing in this deck, so we have to try to block as much damage as we can.
Remember the objectives. For the glory of Noxus.
Coming in hot.
Huh. Culling Strike or Sentry? I guess we want to save Culling Strike for Misfortune. Although if they had it, they would have played it there, right?
Clear it out.
Sure. I mean, I'm just going to Twisted Fate next turn anyway, right? And he can't really afford to pass, so we're just going to pass here. This deck is almost all creatures. It's very, very hard for him to pass. We need to try to abuse that.
For the Empire.
Meanwhile, this is bad for us damage-wise. It's pretty great for us in terms of value.
I'm always up for a round or two.
He doesn't have a fervor at the moment. That's important.
Lady Luck is smiling.
This is usually the Gangplank turn.
Not till you scream for mercy.
Kind of glad we have this, although it's only 2 ofs. That's pretty lucky for me. We should probably go back to making that a 3 of if we're being grown-ups.
Blast him.
So we can hired gun, but that doesn't do a heck of a lot right now. Open swinging feels a bit weak. Yeah, maybe it's fine.
Nothing.
Yeah, Calling Strike is not very good in this matchup, huh?
I'll cut my name into you.
If we're lucky, this will pull us a Scorched Earth, though. Or Flot. There's a lot of potential outs from this. Gotta put some damage on him before the Captain Farron comes down.
Gotta go with the flow. Like a fish in water.
Another Culling Strike. We bricked there.
Explosives primed.
We definitely bricked out there. Shit. I guess we're just gonna Culling Strike this. We should have just passed. This is an easy fervor for him. Still doesn't have it or doesn't want it. We do have another try here at a removal spell for Gangplank if he gives us a chance.
Gotta go with the flow. Keep up, keep up.
Double Make It Rain. I mean, I guess we can double Make It Rain.
Their bones will splinter.
Behind ya.
Why are you here?
Why didn't I block that? That was stupid. That was just a big stupid misplay on my part. If I lose by 2 damage, it is my own big stupid fault.
Gotta trust your instincts.
We're just not getting a lot of value out of this Culling Strike, so we're going to burn it here. Really dumb that I forgot to block this out, though. I've been away from the game a little too long. So we get 6 in. It doesn't change much for us. We drop Swain, he drops Gangplank. We can Make It Rain and Flock. Yeah.
Vision to see what
Okay.
others cannot.
It's a good Make It Rain.
Suppose you still want me
Yep.
dead.
Not till you scream for mercy.
Well. Fuck.
Bilgewater is mine and mine alone.
Now we're fucked. Not only did we miss, but he had perfect answers, and now we're fucked.
After the battle of Empire above all.
All we can do is force him to trade. And then die to decimate next turn.
Lady Luck is smiling.
Shit. Well, we took 2 more damage than we were supposed to, which, if he decimates next turn, is the difference between winning and losing, so that's completely our fault. Completely our fault. And this also is a deck that is now built to face the lifesteal deck, not to face aggro. So bad matchup and bad play. Yep.
Didn't see that coming.
10 out of 10, bad matchup and bad play. Could not beat everything, folks. If he didn't have Make It Rain there, we almost certainly win. And we did not draw Scorched Earth at all, which would have been much better than Culling Strike for us in those matchups. Maybe 3 Culling Strike is going too ham. Alright, let's see if we can get one more win before we're done for the day. Probably not getting one win against this. Generally don't have a good matchup against Ramp, although at least our Culling Strikes kill the Weirding Stones, I guess. Doesn't feel very impactful. This is not a very aggressive draw. Does not look like we're doing it today here. Just does not look like it's going to happen. This is probably an Eclipse Dragon based ramp deck.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
Which, of course, if ramp becomes really, really good again, then we're just going to go back to the meta we were last week, which is just all pirate aggro. All pirate aggro or Lee Sin.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
Sure.
I'm always up for a round or two. Eyes open.
Get the fake clock going. Avalanche. Yo. always fucking have it. And that's probably gonna be game for us. Fuck you. I didn't want to play against ramp anyway. Oh, I need more coffee. Since that didn't count as a game, we're going to try one more. It could just be that Twisted Fate Swain is bad. People always try to tell you that Twisted Fate Swain is tier 1. It's at the top of every meta list, but it's never performed for me the way people say it's supposed to perform. Hey, would you quiet down? I'm talking here. Hey, what? Seriously? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why? Why? Why so much noise? Why so much noise from you? As I was saying, it's never performed for me as though it's a tier 1 deck. I understand how it's routinely put up there, and that gives you a sort of a false sense of its functionality, but I really disagree. I think it's tier 2 at best. It's too slow in plotting at what it does. And now with the emergence of all these hyper toughness creatures, its traditional strategy of removing by marking damage is just heavily impacted in a downward way. Am I walking into an avalanche again?
You'll fight or you'll swim! A chill in the air.
Okay. Okay.
Gotta go with the flow.
That's pretty irritating.
I'm sure there's something for my tastes.
Unless I'm mistaken, there's no burst speed healing in these colors.
Save the homestead.
Nothing I can do about it, folks.
All hands on deck! Knocked and ready.
And he just has all the stall in the world, huh?
Devotion to battle. life for Avarosa.
Gonna see a brittle steel here. Troll chant. Man, he is really, really effective at stalling us out, though. It's okay, we're almost to our big ship.
Winter, take you.
Well, that's all 3 of his ice veils.
Arrows at the ready.
Mm-hmm.
The guilty will bend.
Okay. Fortunately, we have no place here. Leviathan or Riptide Rex? It's gotta be Riptide Rex, right?
Let's do this.
Guess we'll attack with this, see if it goes through, and if it does, then it's Riptide Rex, and if it's not, it's Leviathan. Let's get more information before we decide.
I will unite the Freljord.
Ready, Rex? Not yet. Good to go.
Cool. That's usually how you want that matchup to go. Rex or Leviathan on 8. And it's game. We're going to keep tinkering around with this archetype and see if we can figure out what the secret sauce is. But it may turn out that it's just not good enough, and that's my suspicion. I've been Gravity Groove for Not Safe for Work Runeterra. If you've had fun today, please feel free to leave comments below and tell me what decks you would like to see me pilot, what brews that maybe you've made you think are effective against a metagame that is primarily the healing bullshit deck. Remember, I'm looking for decks that beat that deck heartily. So if your deck doesn't beat it well, I'm gonna pass for now. Yeah, and I'd love to hear from you on that. And if you dug it, please comment, subscribe, say hello, like it, dislike it, tell your rabbi about it, and we will see you next time. As always, later. Boom.